So guys, and welcome back to Those Little Hobbies, and in today's video, I am going to be correcting a mistake that I made. Earlier today, I put out a video called How to Fly the TIE Phantom. In that video was, I said something wrong, and I was luckily corrected by a brand new subscriber of mine. And here is his comments. And the mistake that I made had to do with the cloak. Not the ship itself, but the cloak action. The cloak token. Okay, so what was my mistake? So my mistake was the fact that I thought when you are cloaked, you can't attack. And you can't be attacked. That's what I thought the cloak action was. It was, of course, my mistake, and I don't want to spread misinformation. So, I really want to say thank you to, and I'm going to mispronounce your name, Grizigors. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce names very well at all. But I thank you for your comment, man, because, I didn't want to spread misinformation. I don't know everything about X-Wing Miniatures. It's just a hobby for me. I love the game, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. And I made that mistake. And it's because I made that mistake that... And I had this idea for a while. A lot of the tokens and descriptions of the tokens are kind of vague, or at least hard to understand. And I wanted to make a series talking about how to use the tokens. And I just haven't gotten around to doing that series yet. But I thought that in today's video, this scenario would give me the chance to not only correct my mistake, but to, of course, make that new series. So without further ado, in today's video, we are going to not only correct my mistake, actually tell you guys how to use the cloak token, and we'll go from there. So, without further ado, let's begin. The cloak token. What is it? How does it work? What does it look like? Let's go ahead and start, shall we? Alright, so this is going to be the cloak action reference card. Let's read it. This card explains the rules for performing a cloak action. Ships with the cloak icon in their action bar may perform a cloak action. When a ship performs the cloak action, place one cloak token near that ship. A ship cannot perform the cloak action while it already has a cloak token. The agility value of a ship with a cloak token is increased by 2. While that ship has a cloak token, it cannot perform attacks. Cloak tokens are not removed during the end phase. Okay, so now this is actually where I made my mistake. I didn't know what that word, and I'm going to put it up here again. I didn't know what the agility value meant, and that is, of course, my mistake. The agility value is the evade dice that you have. Okay? So, if you look on the TIE Phantom here, it has 2 evade dice. When you use a cloak token, now you give up your ability to attack for the ability to increase your evade dice. So basically, from 2 evade dice, you now get to roll 4 evade dice. Now, I thought that when your opponent was couldn't attack you, and you couldn't attack it. That's what I thought was going on. That's not it at all. So, you get to increase your evade dice, and you can't attack. Your opponent can still attack you. While we are on cloak actions, we should also talk about decloaking. So decloak. A ship may spin a cloak token to decloak immediately before revealing its maneuver dial. When a ship decloaks, it must choose one of the following effects. Perform a barrel roll using the two templates. So something like this. Or execute a two straights maneuver, and then you would do your normal maneuver as well. Decloaking is not an action or a maneuver, and a ship can decloak while it has a stress token. A ship cannot decloak if it would overlap another ship or an obstacle token. In other words, if you have an obstacle and you want to go like this and decloak, you can't do that. If these guys were like really close to each other and you were going to decloak, you can't do that. A ship cannot decloak if it would overlap another ship or an obstacle. After decloaking, the ship continues its activation phase as normal. So, that is all about the decloak action, the decloak token. And if you guys are wondering why there seems to be two of these, it's because this is, of course, 2.0, and this one is, of course, 1.0. But they're still decloaking actions, and of course you can see the cloaking symbol on them, which of course you can also, of course, find the decloaking symbol in your action bar if you want to use it. So, thank you guys for watching, and I am out.